You're listening to the Human Music Podcast. Woo!
But I think we bring up another good point, like, who are you showing unfinished work to, and why? And what kind of expectation do you have on their feedback? You know, there's different kinds of people to have. One category is the cheerleader. Your mom, your best friend, your girlfriend. They'll keep it 100 maybe if it's like, you know what, this isn't the best, but most of the time they're just like, yo, so dope, you're doing it. And everybody needs that at some point. Like just that person that's happy that you're being creative and working your butt off and still not quitting, even though it's not perfect yet. Like we all need that. But then we also need, like, that's why I love the feedback section at the dojo so much, because it's like, hey, this is a person that is always overanalyzing their own mixes and now can do it for me and like really tell me where it's working as an objective third party and where it's not working as an extremely educated third party.
Yeah.
Because that's key. Like, who are you going to get this feedback from and why? And if it's not finished, like, why am I showing my girlfriend this track? She only ever listens to finished songs.
Totally.
Like, if I finish it, I'm like, okay, I think it's done. Now let me see if it's good or not, just based on whether or not this one human likes dancing to it. No? Okay, moving on. Yes? Okay, cool, moving on. But I would much rather show Tesko my track and be like, bro, what can I do better about this? Yo, Rip Kenny, hey, is the drop just working, period?
Yeah.
What parts of it do you love or hate? Like, tear it apart for me, because I know I can get some dope technical feedback about which layers are working, which layers are clashing, one of the two.
If you want to do this professionally, like you need to have a catalog of professional music that you can play, and there's not going to be that nagging voice in your head like, man, you fucked up the mix here. Like, this is the catalog that, like, when people ask you, hey, what are you about? What do you sound like? This is the shit you can play and be 1,000% proud of. And I would even say, until it gets to that stage, don't show people that aren't producers. Maybe it's just my self-consciousness and whatever in these situations, but I feel like when you're showing people unfinished work, people that don't get it, or something that's subpar, like in the beginning, I think if you don't have a good sense of what's quality and you're playing shit for people that you're only stoked about because you made it and not because it's actually good, it comes across like, cute. Like, it really, really, like, not that you shouldn't necessarily care about people's perceptions overly, but like, if you're really trying to make this happen, like, hold off on that instant gratification of showing it to people who are gonna like just gas you up, but are low-key gonna be like, I don't know, like, you know, they're not gonna fully believe in you. That's just the truth of the matter, you know? Even if they can't point out exactly what's wrong with your mix, they're gonna be like, this just isn't like hitting right. It just doesn't sound good. So
yeah, and to people that don't know the difference between a work in progress and have only heard finished, mixed, mastered, polished music their whole life, they don't know, like, oh, this is a really good lead line, it's got great vertical composition, but the mix balance is off, and I know how to help him fix that. They're just going to hear, it's not good. It's there. I've heard good music, and this is not in that category, and that's all I can give you.
Human Music Podcast. I like it.
Hey humans, it's Trap Jesus here. Thank you so much for watching the Human Music Podcast. We appreciate you. Now, in this episode, we talked a lot about getting coaching and getting feedback on your music. If you're interested in that, please consider the Producer Dojo membership. It's truly changed my life being a part of the Producer Dojo. Getting coaching and feedback on my tracks has taken me further, faster than I ever went before I joined. I was a struggling producer before the Producer Dojo. I was not able to finish the kinds of tracks I wanted to make. I had problems with my mixing, problems with my arrangement, my composition, my sound design, And the Producer Dojo has truly changed my life. I would not be where I am today producing records for rappers and also releasing my own music in the dance scene. Check down below. There's a link in the description. Producer Dojo membership. It'll be the best decision you ever made. Peace.